In March of 2025, my wife and I attended the Storm Matchmaker bowling ball demo at Triad Lanes in Greensboro, North Carolina. The event showcased a variety of bowling balls, and here's a look at some of the shots we had with each. Starting off with Autumn, the new IQ Tour AI was the first ball she selected to try. As you would expect from an IQ Tour Series ball, it was easy to get down the lane, especially for a lower rev bowler who likes to play straighter. It's clean and controllable with enough down lane motion to recover from slight misses outside, and this was probably her favorite ball of the day. Next up was the RST Hyperdrive. Ever since Autumn started using a full brace on her bowling hand last fall, big asymmetric options haven't been the best matchup for her. But as bigger ASIMs go, this one wasn't bad. It was a little early and slow for what she likes to see though. Another asymmetric ball was up next, the Storm Equinox. It's cleaner and quicker than the RST Hyperdrive, which is logical when you consider the intended design of it. It was better than we both expected today, and as these types of balls go, looked good for her. The Rockstar was next on the list. Autumn has become a really big fan of the Sublime Focus, and this ball fits a similar area of the bag. Smooth, controllable, and a stable piece to build your bag around. Ultimately, her feeling was she liked the Sublime Focus a little bit more, but this was fairly close overall. This kind of ball tends to be where she starts in league night before moving into a cleaner piece with similar cover and core stats. That brings us to the Zen 25. This is the kind of piece she'd follow with after her benchmark ball starts to get a little hard to get down the lane to the break point. Currently, she's got an Optimum Idol Pearl in that part of her bag, and the Zen 25 is kind of similar and didn't stand out enough to pique her interest. We'll probably just keep using the Optimum Idol Pearl in this spot for her. She then tried the Storm Level. This urethane-like reactive option from Storm has use cases, but the house shot conditions we were on today were not it. Early, controllable, and slow is how I describe it, and we honestly can't think of a time when this would be the preferred option for her. Getting to the pocket was fairly easy, but not the way she likes to typically play. The Physix Blackout was up next, and at a glance, looks-wise, it's hard to tell that and this level apart. Storm has had a lot of all-black balls in recent years, and for us, it's gotten a little stale and boring. The Physix Blackout looked okay for her. It's cleaner than you'd expect from a big sanded ball, but thanks to the pearlized cover, it gets down the lane okay. But overall, it's still pretty strong and bled off energy, and you can see some deflection on some of these shots. Last up is the Road Warrior, and Autumn had thrown this one before at another demo in November, but we wanted to give it a second look. After an hour of bowling, it's tough to get a good look at it since the pace of the demo is so high, but she gave it a shot anyway. Ultimately, this one still goes down in the not a fit category for her. Moving on to me, I started with the Rockstar. I really liked this one, and I'm currently also throwing the Sublime Focus in this spot. And I could see replacing it with this at some point. For the three Storm brands, I personally would rank the Sublime Focus first, and then the Rockstar, followed by the Phase 2 when I think about the stereotypical benchmark pieces. All three are great options though, so if you're looking for something for that part of your bag, pick one and build around it. You're not going to go wrong. Next for me was the Equinox. I had low expectations for this ball coming in, and it took me a few shots to figure out where I wanted to play with this one. But once I locked that in, finding the pocket was super easy, and the carry and continuation was better than I expected. I finished up by trying various angles with this one to see what it could do, and this was the pleasant surprise of the demo for me. I've added it to my watch list for future purchases. The RST Hyperdrive was next. I love big sanded asymmetric bowling balls, with the Storm Ion Max being the ball I've thrown the most since it was released last year. Consequently, I expected to really enjoy this one, and it did not disappoint. Overall, it's kind of similar to my Ion Max with some very small differences. On a house shot though, it's going to be hard to have a need for both, so it's more of a if and when I replace my Ion Max, this one would definitely be in the running. The IQ Tour AI was everything I wanted it to be. I've loved so many IQ series balls over the years, with things like the IQ Tour Nano Pearl, IQ Tour Solid, and IQ Ruby being at or near the top of my all-time favorites list. This one was exactly what you expect an IQ Tour ball to be, and just like when Autumn threw it, it's clean, controllable, but quick enough at the end to make a medium rev bowler like me feel like I've still got some power. It was a top 1 or 2 piece on the day for me. The Storm level was up next, and I can't ever see a reason why I'd use this ball in a house shot. I'm sure there are some niche use cases for it, particularly on harder conditions, but for me in my game, it was a miss, and I'll just leave it there. The Zen 25 was next on my list to try for the day, and I really enjoyed the original Zen and the Zen Soul when they were on the market, so the Zen 25 was of interest to me. It does a good job of living up to the Zen Ball Good moniker that the original started. This is not a piece that's going to displace my current ball in that slot right now, which is the Phase AI. So even though I did enjoy throwing it, it's not on my list of things to watch out for. The Road Warrior was my final ball of the day. I've thrown this one before and enjoyed it, so I just wanted to give it another look. Later in the block, I think this one would be a really good ball for me, and I'm keeping it on my radar for future purchase. That's it for this time around. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.